Let's cut to the chase, Transformers. You've been telling the version of your story that is safe enough for Sunday morning. That is exactly why it is not working on Monday morning. You are trying to build a premium personal brand ecosystem, but you are treating your truth like a polished corporate press release. When you mask your actual battle scars, you aren't showing strength. You aren't showing strength. You're just manufacturing generic content that people scroll right past. Trying to convert a high value audience with an edited, sanitized version of your life. It's like walking into a Wisconsin snowstorm in flip flops. It's not cute. It's not strategic. And your business is freezing to death because of it. You were not built for the surface. You were built for depth. This is where operators stop performing and start building, where the real story becomes the real platform. This is the Transform You Live show with Marcus Hart. Let's get to work. Today, we are stripping away the fluff and reverse engineering the exact narrative structure required to turn raw truth into organic audience retention. Stick with me. Look, I get it. We are conditioned to look like unshakable operators. We want to roll off the production line like a perfectly durable machine designed never to break down. But the reality, machines break down. Your car does. Your frameworks do. And you do. For years, I hid behind a specific frame, thinking that admitting the full depth of my internal wars meant I was structurally compromised. I wanted to tell the clean version of the story. But hiding the messy mechanics doesn't make them disappear. It just ensures your operational warning lights keep flashing in the dark. Don't be like Uncle Bob, the elite project manager who sits at the boardroom table cracking jokes to deflect from the fact that his own operational foundation is cracking. There is a profound spiritual law at play here that most builders completely ignore. Truth-telling is not a business tactic. It is a mechanical mandate for alignment. Scripture dictates that we confess our faults to one another so that we may be healed. In the commercial marketplace, that healing manifests as absolute authority. True connection doesn't happen when you show people how perfect you are. It happens when you finally pick up a piece of paper, write down the raw data of your life, drop the thoughts out of your brain, and force yourself to see the actual pattern. Your market doesn't buy your perfection. They buy your survival playbook. If you want an organic framework that sustains high retention, you must understand that every builder's history has exactly 3 layers. If your conversions are flatline, you are marooned on layer 1. Let's break down the data. Layer 1, the surface story. This is what you tell in public. It's highly polished, completely safe, and structurally hollow. It feels like a commercial, not a resource. This layer produces nothing but generic content. If your narrative relies entirely on layer 1, your audience retention would drop off instantly because it offers 0 pattern interrupts. It has all the structural stability of an improperly assembled IKEA bookshelf. This is what you tell your inner circle, the layer 2, the honest story. Your close peers or your trusted professional, you reveal a few more metrics here. You mention a trigger or 2. It's a strategic advantage because you are starting to map the playbook, but it's still guarded. It builds casual engagement, but it doesn't build a category-defining platform. Layer 3, the real story. This is the data point that you have never said out loud to anyone. It is the raw, unedited root of your perspective. The thesis is simple. The real story is where the platform lives. Layer 1 and 2 merely manufactured noise. Only the real story produces the deep psychological connection that turns a casual viewer into a lifelong brand advocate. When you communicate from layer 3, you aren't guessing. You are sitting there waiting to make the tackle because you know exactly who you are speaking to. If you are surviving your day-to-day operations, but your brand growth is completely stalled, if you are dealing with a brutal marketplace and wondering why your audience isn't leaning in, it is because you are still speaking from the surface. You are treating your brand like a corporate presentation instead of an organic, high retention engine. If you have been telling that surface story and wondering why it is not converting, that is exactly what a story session is designed to fix. In 60 minutes, we audit your media data, bypass the sanitized narratives, and locate the real story that your audience is actively starving for. Then we build a scalable content infrastructure directly on top of the truth. Stop running from the data that made you who you are. The link is directly below in the description box. Click it, book your slot, and let's build your ecosystem on solid ground. Come with me. Let's rap. Let's take a trip. And I'll see you in the next session. Many blessings, peace, and lots of love. I'm out. You just sat inside the Transform You Live show with Marcus Hart. The surface is where most people stay. You choose to go deeper. Come back, bring the real story, and we'll keep building. Many blessings, peace, and lots of love.